Hey guys, how's it going? So this is going to be my second video that I'm going to upload. I got some great feedback from some of my online friends about the last video, and basically they liked it. I'm glad to report that people in general liked my video. The feedback was that I should stick to a script. So here's what I'm going to talk about today, and it it's going to be a follow-up on the educational system that I sort of touched upon yesterday. And I am going to say this: I am of the opinion that this educational system that we have across the world is not turning people into they're not turning people into critical thinkers or people who would challenge the status quo, but it turns people into cogs in a machine. And here's what I mean. I'm not sure if you guys are from the US or not, but the educational system encouraged us in elementary and middle school and high school, even college, to challenge the text, to analyze something, to think outside the box. And that's all great, but what happens the minute that the person graduates, their schooling ends? Oh no, now it's all supposed to be about networking and finding a good job and getting crushed by the 9 to 5 system. And it really struck me as odd. And when I used my so-called critical thinking to ask questions about why the world is run the way it is, people in general think of me as some sort of weirdo, and I don't think it should be. And even pop culture has us has characters, so to speak, questioning the status quo. I'm not sure if you guys watched the movie Dead Poets Society, but basically, you have Robin Williams' character telling his students, Carpe diem, seize the day. Don't be constrained by societal expectations. And to challenge the teacher, challenge the given text. Exactly what our instructors, our teachers, our tutors, our mentors tells us to do, especially in courses in English or literature or in film. This is what this is what our teachers tell us to do. And when we see pop movies like this, pop culture like this, it it's so I'm not sure if the word ironic or hypocritical is the right way to describe the situation, but it sure as hell is two-faced. And when you see movies that whose theme is to challenge society, and when you see Robin Williams' character or Mr. Keating telling his students to repeat the phrase "Oh, Captain, my Captain," it's jarring when you juxtapose it with what the world wants of you to be, i.e., to be a cog in the machine, and with what movies like Dead Poet Society say. it's 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 crazy. I'm not sure how else to put it. And this is what this is you know this is something that I have major beef with society. And the longer the longer that people talk about this job market, or having to find the right group of friends, or telling people that we need to get our shit together, this is not the way, or I should put it, I should rephrase this. This shouldn't be the way the world should be run. We should be free to chase our desires, our goals. We all have life goals. Every human being, I believe that every human being, regardless of their situation, regardless of their position in life, has goals. Even the most unmotivated NEETs have goals. And when society tells us that fields of study or majors like literature or what's some other so-called useless majors, anthropology or even underwater basket weaving, and this should be things that people should be free to chase, not just the very wealthy. And this is what society is. I'm not sure if this is, how should I put this? I'm not sure if this is what society is designed, or if this is a flaw in the system. But when you have a job market that is not receptive to certain majors or certain degrees because it's it's so-called oversaturated, then you're forcing people who don't necessarily want to study something into fields of study, into goals that they don't want. And this should not be a fringe point of view. This should not be a fringe opinion, so to speak. And all the while you have the wealthiest, the trust fund kids, the people who inherited millions doing what they want. This is what divides the have with the have-nots. Anyways, that's sort of what I wanted to touch upon today. I guess I'm not a very good orator, but I'm glad that you guys like my content. So if you guys could subscribe, comment, give some more feedback, that would be really appreciated. Well, and what else should I say? I would say just always question society. And I would recommend works by Noam Chomsky or Chris Hedge. This is not an original, so-called original idea. This is something that has existed for a long time. Well, anyways, I'm gonna cut this video and hope you guys have a nice day. Bye-bye.